The streets of Accra were alive with celebration. People waved Ghanaian flags, danced to high-life rhythms, and cheered for the dawn of a new era. Among them was a group of 10 young men. Standing on the fringes of the festivities, Isaac, the eldest, stood with crossed arms, a faint smile on his face. "This is it, boys," Isaac said, his voice steady but firm. "Our time has come." Peter, the youngest of the group, looked unsure. "Do you really think this changes anything?" he asked. Isaac turned to him. "We didn't fight for nothing, Peter. This isn't just about winning an election. It's about claiming what's ours." The group murmured in agreement, though not all with equal enthusiasm. Michael, who had always been the voice of reason among them, frowned. "Claiming what's ours doesn't mean destruction." "Isaac," he said, "this is supposed to be about building, not tearing down." Isaac waved him off. "You think those men in suits care about building for us? Look around, Michael. This country's been running on the sweat of people like us while they take the profit. Tonight, we show them we're not to be ignored." The others nodded, though unease lingered among some. The plan, as Isaac laid it out, was audacious. Too audacious for some. They would march to Ghana Gas, the symbol of the wealth and power that had eluded them, and make their voices heard. As night fell, the group gathered in secret, but the cracks in their unity began to show. Kwame pulled Isaac aside. "Brother, are you sure about this? There are guards, and this could escalate fast." Isaac stared him down. "We're already at war, Kwame, a war against the system that keeps us in the gutter. You think they'll give us anything if we don't demand it? But what about the innocent people around the area?" Kwame pressed. "We're not just risking ourselves. We're risking them too." Isaac's patience wore thin. "If you're scared, stay behind, but don't stand in our way." Peter hesitated as they prepared to leave. "Maybe Michael's right. Isaac, this doesn't feel like the victory we were promised." Isaac's voice hardened. "The promised victory won't come if we sit back and do nothing. Peter, you have to choose. Are you with us or not?" Despite his reservations, Peter followed, unable to shake the pull of loyalty to his friends. The group arrived at Ghana Gas under the cover of darkness. Isaac led the charge, smashing a bottle filled with fuel against the gate. Flames leapt up, and the others joined in, shouting. The chaos they unleashed felt powerful at first, but it quickly spiraled out of control. Michael, who had refused to participate, stood nearby, watching in horror. He ran to find help. "This has gone too far," he muttered, his heart pounding. Inside the compound, some of the group began to waver. Kwame and Kojo tried to stop the flames from spreading further, realizing the destruction could harm the nearby community. "This wasn't the plan," Kwame shouted at Isaac. "The plan is to be heard." Isaac roared back. "You're either part of this or against it." The sound of sirens cut through the chaos. The police and military arrived quickly, surrounding the area. Peter froze, his legs refusing to move. "Isaac, we have to go," Peter yelled, panic in his voice. "There's no turning back now," Isaac replied, gripping his stick tightly. "They want to silence us, but we won't let them." The authorities moved in, capturing the group one by one. Isaac fought until the end, shouting slogans even as they dragged him away. The trial that followed was swift. The courtroom was packed, and emotions ran high. The judge, an elderly man with a measured tone, looked down at the group. "Young men," he said, "you claim you acted for the people, but all you've done is bring pain to your own community. Ghana's strength lies in unity and wisdom, not in chaos." The sentences were severe. Life imprisonment for all 10. Their families wept openly in the gallery, their hopes for a better future now overshadowed by regret. In prison, the group's unity fractured further. Peter barely spoke to Isaac. Kwame openly blamed him. "You led us here. Isaac, you talked about freedom, but all you brought us was chains." Isaac, once so confident, now sat silently most days. The weight of his choices bore down on him. He whispered to himself, "I thought I was fighting for us, for Ghana. But I was wrong." Michael visited them months later, standing across the barred window. "We wanted change, but this isn't how we achieve it," he said, his voice filled with sadness. "Ghana deserves better, and so do you." Their story spread across the nation, a warning to those who believed change could come through destruction. It became a tale of caution and reflection, reminding the youth that true progress comes not through anger, but through unity, resilience, and the slow work of building something better.